They were some of the finest Jewish men and women, heroes who left everything behind and came to save their people, but their story is practically untold.
More than 1.5 million Jewish soldiers fought in the Second World, in the armies, in the underground, in the partisans. More than 250,000 killed in action. Nobody talks about it, nobody knows about it.
Yes, nearly 1 of every 10 Jews who lived in the world in 1939 joined an Allied army in the fight against the Nazis, the majority fighting in the American and Soviet armies. Their story will finally be told in the Jewish Soldier in World War II Museum, set to open early next year.
What we are trying to do here is to tell a little bit about what happened and to change the knowledge of ourselves about ourselves. I believe that every family can find, if not his relative, but the connection to what we are trying to show here.
The museum is located at the Armored Corps Memorial Site in Latrun, halfway between Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. This is a place that tells a story of Israeli heroism, such as the armored vehicles that rushed through the Sinai Peninsula in the Six-Day War, or this tank, which was the first one to cross the Suez Canal into Egypt in the Yom Kippur War, a move that changed the course of that war. All this could not have happened without those who fought in World War II and came to the young state of Israel to fight once again.
In
the 1st Battalion of the IDF Armed Corps, people spoke Polish, Russian, and Yiddish. None of them knew any Hebrew, but they did know how to shoot and how to win. This combination is important and was never properly taught until now.
The museum is named after Chaim Herzog, former Major General in the IDF, ambassador to the United Nations, former President of the State of Israel, and the father of the current President, Isaac Herzog, who recently came to visit. His story also began in the Second World War.
Major Chaim Herzog was an intelligence officer in the British Army and brought and arrived to the concentration camp in Bergen-Belsen, did a lot in the British Army and brought his knowledge to the IDF, to the young IDF, and later on as the chief of the intelligence in IDF.
The Holocaust will forever be the main episode, the main tragedy when it comes to telling the story of the Jewish people during the Second World War. But this museum shows us that even at these very dark ages, at this very dark time, there was still plenty of Jewish heroism, plenty of Jewish bravery. Jonathan Regev, I-24 News.